23 of the Betfred Championship brings us back under overcast skies to Post Office Road, the Millennium Stadium hosting Featherstone Rovers against the Keighley Cougars this afternoon, with James Ford's side having an impressive start away against Sheffield. This the first game here under the new head coach. A couple of changes made as well. Matty Wilde gets a rest and Jono Ford returns to the match day 17. The Rovers continue their promotion charge. It's Featherstone against Keighley. James Ford, second game, first game at home. How much are you looking forward, you and the team looking forward to today?
Yeah, very much so. We've had a good review after Sheffield. We felt that we did okay, but there's certainly much more to come from us. Training's been good. There's a good vibe in the dressing room and we're looking forward to being better than we were last week.
2 or 3 changes, haven't done the maths, but I've seen Jono Ford, he's back off the bench, and Gadwin Springer gets a rest, Matty Wilde gets a rest as well. Can you talk us through those selections?
Yeah, Gadwin's had a bit of a red flag around his hamstring, so he's not injured, but he was at a little bit of a risk today, so we decided to pull him out to keep him ready for Bradford next week. Jonathan Ford's back from injury. Don't think he's ready to play 80 minutes. So we've put him on the bench, and unfortunately for Matty Wilde, that means he misses out. He hasn't done anything wrong. We regard Matty really highly, but Jonathan Ford's absolutely key to us, and I want to see where he's at.
And a final thought on the match day experience here. Your first time as head coach, although I mean it's a familiar experience for you. What are you wanting to see both of the players on the pitch and from the crowd today?
Well, from the players on the pitch, I just want them to be better than we were last week. We celebrated what we were good at and the improvements we made, but the standard of play here is significantly high, and so are the standards, and I expect it to be better than they were on Friday against Sheffield. From the support, just do what you always do: get behind the boys, be as loud as you can. I know it means a lot to the players here, and it makes it very difficult for the away teams here. I've been one of those. In terms of the match day experience, I think it's great. The club do an awesome job. My friends have been down. The bands have a few beers. My daughter's coming down today. She's going to try and raid the sweet stall. So yeah, it's a real good place to be.
Cheers, Fordy. Good luck today.
Thanks for your time.
Welcome everyone to the Millennium Stadium, Post Office Road. Business end of the season. And here we are suddenly for the penultimate regular season home game. Here come Rovers, led out by the captain James Lockwood, flanked by Craig Kopczak and Luke Briscoe. 3 of the senior heads in this Rovers side. It's Featherstone against Keighley Cougars today. Live and exclusive on FRTV. James Ford's first home match in charge, and confirmation of his selection, which has Mark Corella at fullback, Luke Briscoe, Chris Hankinson, Joey Leilua and Gareth Gale. A half-back partnership of Caleb Akins and Dane Chisholm. A pack of Lockwood, Connor Jones gets a start, and Craig Kopczak. Arama Howe on his birthday, happy 20th Arama, alongside Elijah Taylor and Dan Smith. And a bench of Jonathan Ford returning, alongside John Davis, Junior Moores and Matthew Kozar. Matty Wilde gets a breather, so too Gadwin Springer, who was just feeling a bit of tenderness in his hamstring last week. Great to say that alongside us for commentary on FRTV this afternoon is Josh Hardcastle, continuing his own recovery. Great to see you. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Great to have you here. As Mark Corella swings the right boot, and Rovers kick off. Traditional colours, playing down the hill first half, left to right. The Keighley Cougars in the, well, just off-white, I would say. Don't know if that's by intent or by washing, but white / off-white with the red V, red shorts with white trim. Likewise, red socks, and they have first possession of the ball. Running on up this near left-hand side. Encouraging signs at Sheffield last Friday. James Ford's first game in sole charge since the surprise departure of Sean Long, who I saw actually on Friday night. I was at Salford Wakefield, bumped into Longy.
Oh, he's coaching me now, isn't he? Or assistant?
Assistant coach at Wakefield said it all happened very, very quickly. He was out of a job here, then his phone went off, he got a few offers and decided to go and help out at Wakefield till the end of the year. It just happened almost overnight. A kick on the last from Keighley, taken by Gareth Gale on around about the Rovers 15. And Rovers will start on their 20. If you're Keighley, Josh, how do you approach this afternoon? How do you get it your side? Well, hang on, hold that thought, because Rovers are off and running already. That's one thing they can't allow to happen.
Probably make some tackles.
Yeah, not let Chris Hankinson get Rovers up to halfway and over halfway now with Dan Smith. Great start, great early set from the home side. Here's Corella in the line, shows a dummy and he's through. Mark Corella, dancing feet, gets the ankle tap, just halted his progress. That was Kieran Rush wearing 40. Connor Jones pops it up to the captain. Lockwood takes it on. Scrambling Cougars defence, it's the last, 10 away. It's Caleb Aiken's attacking the line. Joey Leilua Briscoe's out of room. He's going to be bundled into touch. But enterprising first set. They got the length of the pitch first set.
Yeah, it's a good start for us, that. Obviously maintained good start with D. Kept them down here, and obviously we've made some good inroads early on. I think Joey could have probably got him there and scored.
Yeah, it looked like he'd already decided, Joey, that he was going to pass. And Briscoe had about a centimetre of pitch to play with. So Keighley get away with that loose first defensive set. And now they come again for the second time with ball in hand. They've got some high squad numbers looking down the Keighley Cougars side. They've got 5 players in the 17 over 40 in the squad numbers. That'll tell you a lot about their first season at this level.
Yeah, it's not always a good sign, that.
No, and they've knocked on their own 40 here while I was looking at the team sheet. So Rovers are going to get the ball back. As always, do get in touch, drop me a message, let us know where you're tuning in from. Hello to our friend John Denton, who's at the game today, so he probably won't hear this, but he sent me a photo saying I'm sitting right underneath you. Looking forward to a cracking performance, let's hope so. I'll have a look for you over the commentary gantry, John, at half-time. Here's Caleb Aikens, Rovers are 30 away. Do get in touch, at Georgie Boy if you're on Twitter, or X as it's now called. I'll pick up your message on there or via the Rovers official channels. It's Connor Jones. Craig Kopczak, first receiver, promotes to Dane Chisholm, who delays the ball, and the birthday boy couldn't take it. Arama Howe, 9 tries in 9, but he's put one down there. Moa Goro brings it back.
Still a bit of birthday cake on his fingers, it looks.
Yeah. He's had a great impact though, hasn't he, the young boy?
Yeah, he's been good. He's been really good around squad as well. Obviously, we've got a fair few old heads. Likes of Lockie and Copy and stuff like that. So he's come with some brought a real like a fun side to him as well. He still gets his work done, but he brings that level a bit.
Happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
Martin Vickers, the chief executive, was telling me a story how in his first week he was up in a cheap bed and breakfast locally, and Martin got a phone call in the middle of the night from Ads saying he needed some money. And Martin had to go around. He literally had nothing, no bank account or anything, so he had to go and give him 20 quid. Rovers have got the ball back. That's another. It's not a great start this from Keighley, is it?
No, I think that's how we're going to have to approach it, really. I think obviously forwards, but I think we're going to dominate that. So I think they're going to have to put a bit of shape on and throw the ball about a bit and hope for breakers down that way.
Well, they have, but twice they've put it down already in the first 3 sets, beg your pardon. Dane Chisholm, who was good at Sheffield, I thought. That's that trademark. He just delays the pass, doesn't he? Gives it flat. Could have been called forward, actually, that one to Arama Howe. Here's Dan Smith down the middle. Takes it on his own. Good, strong carry. Driving past Mark Ione. Former Lee man. Here's Craig Kopczak. Dane Chisholm drills one. He could get there himself, Chisholm. Moa Goro, and well, they have to go back and put that dead. That was an enterprising play. I think it was Sadiq Adebayi who got the final touch, just shuffled it dead in goal. First kick, I thought Chisholm was going to actually get there, you know.
I thought Adzi wasn't far away either.
Yeah, he just got blocked though, Howe, and Adebayi got back. So it's a drop out, more pressure on the Cougars line. Dane Chisholm takes it, and here comes great Kopczak. Gets a big bounce off his first carry. And here's Lockwood. Bumps off Mark Ione. Oh, and there's a knock on from Lockwood. Came off second best from the contact. And it's spreading. Handling errors from both sides early on.
Yeah, he won't be happy with himself there, James.
Well, he'd done what he wanted to. He drew the bump, drew the contact. I thought he'd got the better of it.
Probably just trying to play the ball a bit too quick for the next play. But.
So a little bit edgy from both sides. You're listening to FRTV or watching from further afield. And Keighley have the ball back in their grasp. Attacking Joey Leilua. Joey and Briscoe get the better of that collision. Keighley plonked back on the 20. Briscoe in the tackle with Lockwood. Great to see Connor Jones getting a rare start too. Thought he was terrific off the bench at Sheffield last Friday night. Had 2 lightning breaks, trademark Connor Jones.
Yeah, takes some stopping around ruck, Jonesy.
So quick, isn't he?
That's it. I think we'll be hoping for our forwards to dominate, and then Jonesy around ruck, he'll be should be dynamite today.
Keswick, last tackle, they're barely out of the 40. Mark Corello has to watch it, almost bounces over his head. And here comes Gareth Gale. These lime green boots. He was the beneficiary of one of those Connor Jones breaks, wasn't he, on last Friday? Finished one of them off.
Yeah, finally got back on scoring board.
Well, I was just going to say, he was explosive. He was going toe-to-toe with Lachlan Walmsley, wasn't he? And then it's just, for whatever reason, the tries haven't been coming down his side of the pitch, guys.
I think it's since I stopped playing on that side, to be fair.
That's probably it. That's probably it. Since you lost your battle with an afternoon bath.
Yeah, that's it. Deep bath, that.
It was. Alan's deep bath. That's a good set, actually. It was kick and turn round Keighley, and good chase by Gaz, and Rovers have got them penned in the 10 here. There goes Mo Agoro. It's a 0-0. What have we had, 10 minutes? Keighley have seen most of the ball, done nothing with it, but nor have Rovers so far. Do keep getting in touch. Let us know where you're tuning in from. It's been another great season of your passionate support here at Post Office Road, the Millennium Stadium. Intermittent sunshine today. It's last tackle again, inside the 30, Keighley kicking. Corella will take this on the full this time. Gale's already waiting. I think he's going to go right down the middle here. Run straight at Carl Keswick and Matt Laidlaw. Giant of the man in shirt number 43, and here's Briscoe. Playing standoff at the moment, Briscoe. Here is the actual halfback, Aitkins. It's promoted, and Smith with a pirouette in the middle of the pitch. Where's he learned that?
Not often you see that from Smig.
Twinkle toes from the big man. Connor Jones, could it yield a try? Chisholm thinks about the early kick, promotes to Corella. Still going far side. No way through for Hankinson. Last tackle, no. There's 2 left, I think. Chisholm, Lockwood. Big man to big man, and Kopczak's almost there. Penalty Rovers right in front of the post. Keighley were never back on side. What a set.
Yeah, just starting to show his dominance, I think, a bit now. Obviously, they're not getting out of their 20 or 30, so just keep building pressure and points will start to flow, I think.
Great chance, full set from right in front. Jones takes the tap, gives it to his captain. Lockwood pulls Marchione and 2 of his mates towards the padded part of the upright. Chisholm Overrun by Howe, but Corella promotes. Oh, it's gone behind Gale, otherwise it was a try. If that finds Gaz Gale, it's 4-0 Rovers. It goes behind him, it's in touch. And Keighley get the ball back fortuitously, and it'll be Cougars ball on their own 10.
Yeah, I'm disappointed about what Mark prides himself on his skill and stuff like that, so.
Not quite clicking offensively for Rovers at the moment. Nothing on the board. 0-0. Fair few big contacts out there. That was another one. That was Tafiaga Sow running into the line. Dan Smith and E.T. got the better of that. I got a lift back, Josh, with Elijah Taylor, as he lives in over my way in Manchester. A lift back with him Friday night from Sheffield.
How about for you?
I've never been so scared in all my life, I'll be honest. It was pitch black, it was monsoon rain, and we went over the Snake Pass.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked at him, I said, you're concentrating more than you did during the game. Hang on a minute. Keighley are away down the far side. Dane Chisholm gets back, he's almost got him in touch. Yeah, if E.T. offers you a lift anywhere,
I'll give that a miss.
just give it some thought.
He'll have been rapping all the way home, won't he? Likes his rapping.
Tell you what, when I told him I knew the owner of Warrington, the music promoter Simon Moran, his eyes lit up.
That's it. I think that's his career after rugby.
It's a little grubber kick through. It's gone dead out of the back.
I'm pretty sure he's got his pilot licence as well.
Well, that's a venture I would not.
No, it's not for
I
me
would not
either.
take. Oh, that's brilliant from Keighley Bacons. Now then, Corella. What's his pace like? Mark Corella down the hill. He won't be caught. Mark Corella opens the scoring. Akins made it. Corella scored it, and Rovers are up and running. They lead 4 points to 0. Mark Corella.
Nice offload from Caleb.
And that's what it needed. Tight contest like this. Needed a sharp break.
So we've been playing it right areas. I think points might start coming a bit more regular now.
Patience was the key, wasn't it? And the halfbacks, I thought Chisholm was good last Friday night as well. The halfbacks playing as they are, they're going to get chances. I've really liked the link up, between Akins and Corella.
Yeah, I'd say
when they played, there was a lot of talk, wasn't there, about where it was going to all fit in when Corella got himself fitness, because Caleb had been brilliant at fullback, but I really like this 1 and 6 link up.
Yeah, I thought he played there a bit more. He'd only played one game prior to this.
Well, he told me last Friday night on the pitch afterwards. He said, "I'm still learning this."
Yeah, so it's not a bad sign for us if he's only learning. He's only going to get better.
Corella, bit of a scuff from the kicking team, but he was bang in front. All 6 points to the France international, and Rovers lead 6 points to 0 with 14 minutes of the match gone. Hello to Flat Kappa Dave. Come on, the boys listening in from Faliraki in Greece with a few beers.
Can't be bad.
Josh Hardcastle thinking, I'm up here with George on the gantry, having a cup of tea and my jumper.
That's it, freezing.
That's some dedication, though, being in the sunshine in Faliraki and still tuning in to the boys.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd be able to find something better to do. No, good set of fans out of it, Fev fans, so.
Yeah, I think rugby league, on a whole, you go abroad, you still manage to keep track of it, don't you?
Yeah, you always find one.
I've lost a few girlfriends in the past on a holiday on a Friday night when I've disappeared to find the Sky game. Good start, though, from Rovers. There's points on the board now, 6-0. That was Kopchak. Connor Jones on 40 with Dan Smith, and then it's Caleb Bacons and E.T. taking on the carry up towards halfway. James Lockwood going playmaker. Quick play for Connor Jones. This is where he's dangerous. Picks the hole, and Dan Smith, well, he's well met, actually. It's the last tackle, this. Keighley 30 out from their line defensively. So where's Dane Chisholm going to go? He's going to pop one up. Narrow. Oh, Mo Agora lets it bounce there. That's poor. Rovers have got this back. Still the last, I think. Oh no, it's a 6 to go. Mo Agora's had a bit of a brain explosion there. Rovers have got 6 on the line. Kopczak might only need 1. Well, I think he thought he was going out in full, and now they're offside, Keighley. So an awful 30 seconds from the visitors.
Yeah, big swap that. Should have had ball back in their corner. Now we're defending another set of 6 on the line.
I suppose in defence of the winger, if he does opt to take that, he's getting hammered into touch, isn't he?
Yeah, that's it. Bounce that ball in it.
So I think we should probably praise the Dane Chisholm kick, which gave Keighley a big decision to make, and either way, it was going to be Rovers' ball. They're right in front of the sticks here, seeking try number 2. Here is Chisholm. Darts out of the line. Oh, he gets hit just as he was stepping off his right for the second time. Connor Jones, Arama Howe, is there going to be a birthday try for the big man? He's over the line. I think he's held up. He's got 9 in 9, Adzi.
Takes some stopping, doesn't he? Seems to be in the right place at the right time.
He's been a big success since his arrival. He's back with Chisholm in front of the post, 10 away. Kopczak grounded right under the sticks. They're going to come right with Dan Smith. Caleb Aikens hovering. Joey Leilua was dangerous here. Leilua went for the flick pass. It's gone backwards off a Cougars hand, and that's play on. Keighley have got it back. That's the pass that Joey loves to play. Keighley got a little bit lucky there. First contact might have gone forward, but then the second contact, he hadn't touched the ground, flicked it back. Could easily have been a Cougars knock-on.
Yeah, I thought it thrown into. I thought it were our ball again, but we'll be happy defending down here for a set.
Yeah, all the games being played under the Cougars posts at the moment. A reminder, if you're tuning in, listening to our audio commentary while in the ground today, make sure you make it upstairs into the bar afterwards. I'll have the first interview with the head coach James Ford after what we hope will be a victory. Either way, we'll be on the stage about 10 minutes after full time, so make sure if you're listening in the ground, you stick around for a beer and come and join us for that. There's Gale. Here's Hankinson. He's quietly had a very assured season, Hankinson, as well. Real presence over on that left side. Jones to Lockwood, down the middle. Met by Kyle Keswick. Helped out by Ellis Robson, but Jones still going. Connor Jones still there, last tackle. 22, 23 metres out. Dan Smith acting hooker. Dane Chisholm again pops one up. Oh, Agora will take this easy. That wasn't his best. No, needed a bit more air to allow Gareth Gale to get there.
Still not a bad turnover again. Force an error down here, hopefully.
Well, Keighley have a rare possession with Kyle Keswick. It's a big old pack, the Rovers pack this year. Here's most years, in fairness.
Still a few missing as well, so yeah. Big Mac and Gadders to come back.
Gadwin having a breather. That's going to go into touch, I think, this near side. No, Mark Carella's got there. Inside his own 10. Briscoe wants the pass. Carella's going to just keep hold of it. Craig Kopczak takes a breather. And Junior Moores. As Keighley concede another penalty, this one for a high shot. Marchione, I think. And Dane Chisholm will find touch from kicking from the 30, so up towards about halfway here. In fact, the touch judge lining up right on halfway. Midway point of the first half, 6-0 Rovers. Just the one try. Scored by Mark Corella, separates aside. Chisholm with a lovely delayed ball. Corella couldn't find his way through. Lockwood. You sense the second try's coming though. Elijah Taylor, full of industry.
Yeah, he gets through his work quietly, doesn't he, E.T.?
Akins. Dabs one for Leilua and Briscoe to take. Briscoe's going to win the chase. It could be a dropout here. I think they've knocked on over the line. It is going to be a dropout. Great work from Briscoe, helped out by Connor Jones.
Yeah, smart kick again. Just keep building pressure. We're taking a fair bit out of Keighley this.
Yeah, just patience really from Rovers. They'll be feeling this mammoth defensive effort. Ooh. Oh dear, what have Keighley done there? Has that gone down the full?
Yeah, straight out.
Dear me. From the dropout, that's sailed into touch. So penalty Rovers from bang in front. No danger of taking a two here. Rovers will run this. Connor Jones already there to call the play. It's Chisholm left side first receiver. Arama Howe to knock one over and then keep going. Is this the moment for try number two? Jones is over it. Dan Smith lurking at first receiver. Here he is. Smith towards the line. Takes some stopping from there. He's held. So Jones will come again. Akins straightens up and runs towards the posts. Right under the sticks. Connor Jones. Switch of direction. No, it's a fake to Junior Moores. That should be play on. It's been come off the stall. That's definitely a knock on. Well, that was a real mess from Rovers, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
and Keighley going to get the ball back. Never looked comfortable, that, did it, Josh?
No, it looked a bit scratchy, that. I think we missed I think Jones was meant to hit Chizzy on that second play and he went straight to Caleb. I think that threw us out of sync a bit and then so that's a bit of a scrappy offload from Junior. Probably wishes he kept out of it, but I won't slag him off too much because he's a bit bigger than me.
Any news since we last spoke on your recovery? You still just chilling and waiting for that? Was it the 3-month specialist you told me?
Yeah, still waiting on specialist. Just sat at home doing that really. It's been to caravan for the weekend, so.
Oh, very nice.
It's not a bad life at the minute. But yeah, just waiting on that and then hopefully I can get back into a bit of training and some bit more rehab on my knee, get that right and then take it from there.
It's as much, isn't it, when you have a lengthy, just wait and see layoff. So it's as much the mental side, is it not,
yeah.
like the physical side?
Yeah, it's all been took out of my hands at the minute, so I'm literally just waiting for a phone call or an appointment and then just a bit on hold at the minute. Everything's just based around that decision, so.
Well, fingers crossed, and I know everyone around the club wishes you all the best, mate. Here come Keighley. 6-0 Rovers at the moment. And we've got another interchange imminent, haven't we? From Rovers. Marchione's off for the visitors. I think JD's about to come on.
He normally fetches it up a level, doesn't he, when he comes on?
I'd imagine JD for the captain, I would think. We'll see. Here's Hankinson down the middle.
Yeah, here he comes, Lockett.
Yeah, that's the change. James Lockwood off. John Davis on. Second Rovers interchange.
John Davis replacing number 10, James Lockwood.
Hello to our friend Richard Evans, former chairman here at Rovers, who missed the last few games, but he's now back with us enjoying commentary. Here go Rovers with Connor Jones. Last tackle. Davis, Arama Howe kicks. Where's this going to go? Anyone think Moagoro's picked it up? Keighley defend their line again. Richard says he commuted over the Snake Pass for a while. It was always interesting to say the least. It's a beautiful drive when the weather's good.
Not often. Not often.
No. But pitch black under monsoon rain with Elijah Taylor at the wheel. It's a different experience entirely.
I won't be keen on ET at wheel when it's nice weather, never mind.
Well, it saved me a train fare, in honesty, so I shouldn't be too harsh on him. I was going to hop on the last train back.
I think I'd have took train.
Here come Keighley, 6-0, 15 to go until the break. It's been tight, you know. Rovers have had, they've dominated possession and territory, but only 6-0 on the board.
Yeah.
Rovers playing downhill. That's a spiral bomb that's coming off at an angle, and Gale takes it on the second bounce, points at Hankinson, tells him where he wants him, and then he's up and he's away. He's up and over halfway, Gareth Gale.
Straight on front foot again, good return, Gazette.
Chisholm to Hankinson in his mustard yellow boots. Jones. Dan Smith seeing a lot of the ball. Caleb Akins, this is good. Elijah Taylor. 25 away, right side with Corella. Here's JD, ball in hand. Davis delays to Junior Moores, who's still going, pumping the legs. Powerful drive under the upright. Couple to go this set. Jones is over it. Davis left side, gives it short ball to JD. Now it's Dane Chisholm. What a ball. Fizz to Hankinson, who's put it down. Couldn't take it. It's another handling error, I'm afraid. This time Hankinson. And it was fizzed at some pace, wasn't it?
Yeah, I won't fancy that myself.
Speaking of Hankinson, his mum and dad are listening in from our place in the sun in Mercia. That's from Gary Hankinson. Oh, that's a penalty to Keighley for a high shot. So they're going to get out of jail, actually, for a bit here, because the penalty's on, what, the 40-ish? So they're going to kick upfield and have a rare attack. Where's your caravan?
Barmston. About 5-10 minutes.
I thought you were going to say Barnsley. Oh, that's an odd location for a caravan.
No, not for me. About 5-10 minutes outside Brid.
Oh, very nice.
Not bad at all.
Here come Keighley. 30 out. My other half's in Budapest at the moment. 36 degrees it was this morning. Looked absolutely beautiful. Oh, what's happened there? Has the ball come out? No, it's play on. Keighley attacking the Rovers line here. It's Billy Gaylor off the bench. Rovers' defensive line is on their line at the moment. It's with the Cougars. Oh, and Joey Leilua went early, he's missed it, and that's left a gap. Oh, and if they'd got the kick right, they'd have scored there. The kick's too much. It's gone.
So he's
gone dead.
If he's jamming there, he's got to kill up play there.
Joey Leilua made a very early decision, didn't he? I thought he was going to get there, and then he just didn't quite. And there was space to exploit behind him.
No, if
that kick's weighted,
yeah,
that's a try. And that's the kind of error that Rovers cannot afford in the playoffs.
It gives had to give Keighley a fresh lease of life then.
Absolutely would.
They don't deserve much out of this at the minute, but
that's the kind of thing James Ford will be looking at, I'm sure. And here is Joey. He knows that he got away with one there, and he'll atone. Quick play of the ball. Oh, that could have been a 6 again. Connor Jones picks it up in a real melee, and here goes Hankinson. It's more like it. Chisholm, he loves that no-look pass, doesn't he? Well, it's a no-look catch as well. Here is Leilua. Oh, that's better. Leilua, and Akins now knocks on. It's a knock-on-a-thon at Post Office Road.
Looked like he tackled him before the ball then.
Yeah, could have been borderline that. I think the crowd underneath us saw what you did, Josh, that the Cougars man took Caleb Akins before he had the ball, and that's why he never gathered it.
I think that's a bit of his problem. I think we've seen a bit too much space and trying to force it. Handling's not been on at minute, has it? So get to the end of a few sets.
Well, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I can't remember a game this tight on the scoreboard with so little time left until half-time. Very strange. Another change by the Cougars. That's Tom Nicholson-Watton. Long name with a big number 45 coming on for the Cougars. Kyle Trout, is that who's gone off?
Aye, Trout is down here.
Familiar face round here. Here come the Cougars. It's another strong carry. It's the last tackle this. They're 15 out, just over on the right side. Easy take, Mark Corella. That was a nothing kick on the last, wasn't it?
Oh, very steady, that.
That's the slowest play of the ball of the match so far. Yeah. It's almost half-time hooter by the time he got up. But you know what? I think Keighley will be quite buoyed by this first half.
Yeah, playing uphill as well. They'll be happy with that.
Uphill, defending a lot.
Only 6-0.
They've had, what, 2 sets on the Rovers line at least? And they're only 6-0 down on the board. So Rovers have got to win this game still. It's nowhere near being won. And Connor Jones. Aikens. Kicks between fullback and winger. Sets up for Lewis Young, who shows a dummy. Not bought by Elijah Taylor. That was Tafiaga Sau with a strong carry. Keighley on halfway here. Seeing a bit more of the ball now. Oh, that's an awful one to Agoro, far side. He tried to cushion it with his thigh, and Hankinson picks up the loose ball, and he's flying down that far touchline. Cuts inside, takes fullback and winger with him, and he's millimetres short of the line, Hankinson. Gale wants a quick play here. Hankinson's on the ground. Gale to go on his own. He thinks he's scored, and the referee, I'm sure, is going to award this.
He's got it.
Gareth Gale was there.
Go on, Gazelle.
And plonks down another from dummy half, made by Hankinson, who went from halfway. And Gareth Gale, right man, right time, right outcome. Rovers lead by 10 points to 0.
He will never pass him that, Gazelle. He can't pass it that far, left to right.
Six and a half to go before the break, and Featherstone hit double figures.
Had to work for it, won't they?
Yeah, they had to work hard for this. And the game remains very much in the balance. Well, that's more like it. Hankinson was almost there. He got tackled before the line, but still had the power. He powered over the top of fullback Lewis Young, but he couldn't quite get there. It was a really slow play of the ball. But Gale just picked it up and plonked it down. Corella's about 5 metres in from the far touchline. He's taking it back 25 metres. Tough kick, this. Oh, the crowd will tell you he's kicked a beauty from the far side. 2 from 2. And Rovers lead Keighley by 12 points to 0.
Kozza's just come on and off for Smig.
Yeah, Dan Smith off. Matcha Kozza.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget at half-time and at full-time today, the early bird memberships for 2024 will be on sale in the club shop. So half-time and full-time of today's game, the early bird memberships for 2024 are available in the club shop.
Aikens takes the kick-off easily, and here come Rovers again. Chisholm, Gale, there's a bit of room for Gale here, and he's through the gap. Gareth Gale powering away. Look at him go! Gareth Gale down the touchline. Offloads, Connor Jones, what a try! Right from the kick-off, Gareth Gale put his foot down. Connor Jones picked it up, and you know the rest. Rovers easing through the gears, and another one.
Always in right place at right time, Jonesy. Great break from Gaz and nicely finished.
So Corrales kicked 2 from 2. This is another one similar. It's a couple of metres further infield, this one, but pretty much the same angle over on the far side on that left wing. So right side for a right footer. Still a tough old kick. The crowd behind him will tell us first. It's a 16-0 Rovers lead, plus this from Mark Corella. Yeah, he's kicked another. 18-0 with 3 minutes to go until the break. Suddenly a tight game has opened right up in Rovers' favour. Can they go for another one from the kickoff? It's gone away from Gale this time. Akins will pick it up. Here comes John Davis. Flattens his opponent. Jones. Moores. Another really slow play. Jones to Mathieu Kozat. First minutes for the Frenchman under James Ford.
I think he's had a few little niggling injuries, Kozat. Had a problem with his thumb or his toe. I think same thing in France apparently, his thumb and his toe were same name, so been a misdiagnosis.
There's John Davis. Looking for a gap in the defence, almost finds one half through. Here come Rovers again. And that's the last, they run it. Oh, there's an injury to Arama Howe. It was Keighley man actually was called the physio on. So closing moments of the first half. What have you made, Josh, of the first half performance?
I think the score reflects a bit more now. 6-0, Keighley have been happy, but I think it starts to reflect a bit more how dominant Feather have been in this first half. I think we'll kick on again in second half.
So I think it was a clash of heads, so Arama Howe's just stayed down.
Not much to it up there.
Bit of birthday claret. Oh dear.
Wait, mate.
Well, I don't think he'll play on here, you know. He looks
a bit unsteady there, like.
He tried to get up and then fell down. So if there's any kind of head injury protocol here, that's his birthday done, I think. There's no way he's passing his HIA, is he? If he can't get back on his feet.
No, he's got a nice grass burn as well after that. After his fall.
Dear, so that's not good. It was interesting the speed at which after the collision, after the contact, the Keighley man called the physio on. It was clearly a bad one. We're a bit of a distance from it here. But I think that's Arama Howe done for the day, which is a real shame. He's on this prolific run of 9 tries in 9 games. But there's not going to be any addition on his birthday. He can barely stand up.
I don't look good at the minute.
Clash of heads. I'm not sure he knows where he is.
I don't look good at all, does he?
No, there's all kinds of frantic signalling going on, Josh, to the bench under us.
Might be stretchers coming.
They're trying to get the stretcher on Fradzi here.
Yeah, it looks real bad at me.
Oh dear, this is not good at all. So he was up on his feet but being held up. He's now back on the turf. They're not going to try and move him. They call for the stretcher. The stretcher's on. So this is a concern. A real blow this for Rovers. Because looking further afield, this is probably Adzi out for the Bradford game.
Yeah,
next week.
11 days, is it, I think, now? With protocol, whatever it is.
I mean, this is why you have a strong squad. Speaking to Gadwin before the game, he's hopeful of playing against Bradford next week.
Yeah, Gad's to come back. I think Mac's only a couple of weeks away. He's had a knee clean out, so he's not far off.
Yeah, Mackenzie Yates.
Bussey's not a million miles away now. I don't think Brad Day's a million miles away.
Yeah, just coming together at the right time. You still don't want to see...
No, you still don't want anyone injured.
You don't want the conveyor belt to be replaced, do you?
No, no.
You want it to be one way. You want to get everyone back. And this is really worrying. It's still... Well, they're taking the time. They're strapping him onto a stretcher. This is worrying, I'm afraid, for the birthday boy.
No birthday beers tonight for him?
No, I don't think so. You would hope not. I hope he takes good care here. James Ford's down on the touchline. Jack Bussey's down there, actually. So's Gadwin. They're all down there.
Looks big from here, Bussey. Has he enjoyed his layoff? All right, injured lads are off to get him off.
Yeah, they're going to... Bussey and Brad Day are going onto the pitch to try and carry him off here.
Tell you what, this angle's no good for Brad Day's airline. Christ.
Your teammates are never going to allow you to commentate again.
That's a plan.
Well, these aren't great scenes, I'm afraid, for Arama Howe. And eventually, the stretcher carried by Bussey and Day is being brought off the pitch.
Oh, hopefully he's all right.
He's got both hands up waving to say he's fine. A nice gesture from Arama Howe, but a very sad end to his afternoon.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a bit precautionary and back with us in no time.
Dan Smith's breather lasts just a few minutes, he's back on.
Yeah, be thrilled, will Smig. Need a few extra bodies for Adzi. He's got a sponsorship with Big Bob Burgers in Lane, so
so I hear.
That's why there's 12 men carried him off.
Well, that's the free interchange anyway.
Oh, he seems fine. His fist pumping now. He looks all right.
Yeah, he's quite a character, Adzi. Even lying down.
It's not good for me.
Just bearer of bad news to Josh Hardcastle that Manchester City have just conceded. Has that ruined your coupon?
Oh, accumulators down now.
You keep across the Premier League, you boys. Oh, into Soho. He doesn't take it, Leilua. It's gone to ground. It's a knock on. Do you do the fantasy as well?
Yeah, not very good at that either.
I've got very lucky this afternoon. I've got an Aston Villa defender, Matty Cash, on my bench, and he's scored twice. But he's going to come on because one of my Man City players has been left out of the team.
Yeah,
it's as lucky as you can get in that game, isn't it?
Type of look now.
No.
I think I'm on 30 points. 30 points for you.
Haaland's missed a penalty today, by the way.
Oh, brilliant. I've captained him and all.
Yeah, but everyone has. Anyway, back to the real stuff, shall we? Final few seconds of an eventful first half. Bright sunshine at Post Office Road. 18-0 Rovers lead. The tries from Jones, Gale and Mark Corella. Keighley with a rare attack. Scoreboard's been turned off, so it's on the referee this, in terms of time remaining. And there's the hooter. Enjoyable first 40. Put the kettle on, rejoin us for the second half. Rovers hold sway here. 3 tries to 0. It's Rovers 18, Keighley Cougars 0. We'll see you in about 10 minutes' time.
Half-time score here in this Betfred Championship game between Featherstone and Rovers.
here we go then. Second half. Beautiful bright sunshine as Rovers return to the field with an 18-0 half-time lead. Our thoughts with Arama Howe, who was stretching off. Jono Ford is back, not James Ford as it's just been announced. That would be a second half substitution. But Jono Ford is on for Dane Chisholm at half time. Not yet fit enough for 80, but great to see Jono back. First appearance since the start of June in a match here against his former club Toulouse. Josh Hardcastle's back with us for second half commentary. What was said at half time?
Yeah, I think just a head knock. He's a bit out of it still, but yeah, he's all right. He's he thinks his mum and dad's called Bob, so he's not a million miles off.
We wish Arama Howe a full and speedy recovery. Here come Featherstone. First possession of the second half, leading 18-0. Tries from Connor Jones, his 18th of the season. Gareth Gale, try number 23. And Mark Corella, who scored 7 and 8. All in great form. And Rovers on halfway with Connor Jones. Caleb Aikens attacking the line. Corella kicking on the last. It's a high one, but comfortable take for the fullback. And here come Keighley. Do keep in touch throughout the second half. Let us know where you are tuning in from. Please say hi and get well soon to Josh from a sunny London. This is Mick Robinson. If I don't spend all my money on beer, I'll sponsor him again next year, Mick says.
Oh yeah, it's been good as Mick sponsored me since I've been here. Yeah, hopefully another year of sponsorship coming.
He's not responsible for your sense of humour as well, is he?
No, I don't think so. Don't know where this has come from.
Thanks for your message, Mick. Let's just hope we can bring the second half to a satisfactory conclusion. (18-0) Rovers, who have possession. Corella waiting from dummy half on the Rovers 30, playing right to left as we look on. And Mathieu Koza takes it on. Here's Connor Jones with Davis left shoulder. Oh, John Davis is through. Connor Jones back on his inside. Connor Jones with a step. Jones with his second of the game. JD made that, and Connor Jones has another 19th try of a terrific Connor Jones season, and Rovers have their fourth. And that's what Rovers can do with John Davis in the side.
Yeah, that's it. He'll be happy to be back out in second row, John. Instead at middle. I thought he was going to go himself there, John. Still got legs.
Well, he had the little he had an early glance, and as soon as he saw Connor Jones early, his decision was made. Had he not seen him, I think he might have gone. Backed himself there.
He's always there, Jonesy.
But he sniffs a tryout, doesn't he, Connor Jones? And he's got 36.5 minutes to complete a hat-trick.
I won't put it past him.
Well, no hooker on the bench, so...
No, Wildy's got feet up.
It might be an 80 for Connor. Mark Corella's kicked 3 of 3 from the touchline, so I'm sure he'll rattle this one over from bang in front. And take Rovers to a 24-0 lead at the start of the second half here. Corella drills it into the Ward Hygiene Services stand. Flags are up, and Rovers are up by 24 points as John Davis gets his breath back. Great start to the second half. A fair few of these Rovers boys involved in a charity Crown Green bowling afternoon tomorrow. Dave Merrick's arranged for the Motor Neuron Disease Association.
Oh, is that the? Yeah, I think we're having a bit. Is that now? Is it at Fev?
That's over at Brighouse.
Oh no,
I've
been invited to Fev then, so I must have had the wrong place.
I've been roped in to compete in that. Rob Burrow will be in attendance, I think. So that'll be a good fundraising afternoon.
Yeah, be good, yeah.
Oh, John O'Ford's coming along. Dan Smith might be playing. I think Carella's coming along. So if you're free and around, you fancy coming to Brighouse. If you follow Dave Merrick on social media, you'll be able to see all the details on that. Keith's playing as well.
Might have a ride through me, son. Treat myself.
Should be a good afternoon, raising some big money for a great cause. Rob Burrow and his family don't live a million miles away from here. Former Featherstone Lions amateur Rob. Popped up to see him a couple of days ago when I was down here. Still in good spirits despite the brutality of his illness. And we wish him well, of course. Here come Keighley. 24-0 Featherstone. Still 35 minutes of this one to go. And the atmosphere, it's just gone a little bit quiet, as it does when you know the game's probably won. Keighley won't want to let the scoreboard get away with them, though. They're in possession here. John O'Ford in the tackle. He'll just want to come through unscathed, get some minutes under his belt, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's it for Ford. He's been a long way out, so he'll be hoping just to get through here. Get a bit of a combination going, see how he gets on.
Oh, they kicked out on the full.
It's a shocker, that.
Keighley. And this is going to be Rovers' ball.
The golden gavel number today is 49855. That's 49855.
.46 minutes gone, and here are Featherstone again with another chance. Mathieu Kozar. Jones waiting, he's on a hat-trick, of course. Dan Smith, first receiver left side, Keller Bacon's right, it's with Akins. Here goes E.T. Taylor halting in his tracks, 15 away. Jones with Dan Smith in front of the post. Junior Moores, still Moores. Towards the line, Junior Moores. 5 away with Connor Jones. Kozar, Akins, Carella, Joey Leilua darting through and offloading to Mark Carella to dummy over himself. Second of the afternoon for Mark Carella. 2 brilliant tries. That one made by Joey Leilua. And Featherstone stretch further clear.
Must not like scoring, Joe. He's doing his best not to score.
Yeah, could have got himself there. Gave it to Carella. He'll now have a kick from the touchline. 28-0 with a kick to come. Now with 47 minutes gone, regular listeners and viewers to our Rovers coverage on FRTV may know one of our regular contributors here is Andy Johnson, who always tunes in when he's not here himself at Post Office Road. The Johnson family, Rovers through and through, and we were deeply saddened this week to learn of the loss of Andy's son Paul Johnson at the age of 47. Paul, Andy tells me, was a massive rock in the foundations of the family, and his passing has brought huge sadness. Paul was a lifetime fan of Fev, and so are his kids, Jack, Charlie and Joey. And Andy's here at Post Office Road today with Jack and with Charlie as well. So on behalf of all of us at Featherstone, our thoughts, Andy, and our sympathies are with you and the Johnson family at this deeply sad time. And I'm pleased that Rovers have been able to put together a performance that your son would have loved to see. (28-0). That kick was missed by Corella. And it now seems like it's just a matter of how many points for Featherstone. Corella's kicked 4 of 5. But he couldn't convert his own score there. Here's Connor Jones. Both he and Mark Corella on a hat-trick now. Here is Corella and Dan Smith. Moores. Jono Ford took that off balance. It's found its way to Hankinson on this near left-hand side. Oh, bit of a mess of the play, the ball. There was no one there. Davis picked it up. Jono Ford swings his right boot. It's well taken by Lewis Young. Tell you what, the nil would be nice, wouldn't it, here now?
Yeah, don't get many.
That'd be a big confidence booster.
I think we nailed them at their place as well, didn't we?
First game, first round.
Seems a long time ago, that.
It does. Was that Monday night?
Monday night, yeah.
Monday night. I remember it was really cold, wasn't it?
Monday night in Keighley, the joys.
Well, for the 10th time here this afternoon in 23 games so far, Rovers nilled the opposition. Let's see if they can see it through to the full-time hooter. I'm sure that'll be one of the big targets in Coach James Ford's mind. He'll be pleased, won't he, so far, with what his side have done. Sheffield away plus this today.
Yeah, you'd think so, yeah. I think obviously it's building now towards playoffs. Obviously it doesn't matter where we finish in league, really. It's a bit of a raffle end at season.
That's exactly it. It's about promotion now. What's happening on the last tier? That's going to be 6 to go because Briscoe went for it. The ball bounced 3 or 4 times. Briscoe decided he would go for it and he's tapped it. So Keighley have a full set, 20 out from the line here. Talking of that nil, they're under pressure. Sadiq Adebayi. Must have been him in the head collision with Arama Howe. He's got heavy bandaging around his head as well.
He's obviously come off better off.
Yes, slightly better. He's still out there. The right on the line here, Billy Gaylor, wearing 9 off the bench. He's going to go right down the middle, but no way through for Tom Nicholson-Watton. Kozar, Jones, Corella, the tacklers. Gaylor again, short ball. Keighley are almost there. They're on the line, just to the left of the post. Referee will say held up. You need to take this back and play it from the 10. 27.5 minutes to go. 28-0, it says on the scoreboard. Gaylor, here come Keighley again, attacking the line, and Hankinson's made a break for it, just about got there. Helped out by John Davis. Last tackle. Where are they going to go this time? Oh, it's a bit of a mess. It's picked up by Junior Moores, and Rovers do successfully defend their line. And that's more like it from Joey up the middle. Strong carry from the centre. Aikens, Briscoe. Clearly getting a bit bored out there on the wing.
He's not had his head took off 4 times yet, so he'll be looking for a few penalties. Where is it? Again.
Oh, he stayed down. This is not an injury that Rovers would be keen on. There's a lot of strength and depth in this Rovers squad, but you don't want to be losing one of these first-choice wingers, I would suggest.
No, he's solid. He's brisk and Gaz. Been good all year, so.
He stayed down, Luke Briscoe. Seems in a fair amount of pain. Oh, and they're immediately saying this is a sub. So this is a setback that Rovers could have done without. Is it the ankle? It's an immediate signal that Briscoe can't continue. So that is a concern at this stage of the season. Briscoe's been carried off.
It looks a bit sore.
Oh, is that right ankle?
Looks like it, yeah.
Looks like he's jammed his right ankle there to me. That's a painful one. The funny thing's ankles, though.
Yeah, they hurt.
They hurt. They hurt a lot. I mean, I've been out for 6 months with my ankle, but sometimes it's really painful and it's 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, it can be a bit of something now. It's a bit soft anyway, Briscoe. Like, he'll be making a meal of it. But no, he takes some staying down normally, so must have tweaked it.
Who plays wing here then now? Well, Dane Chisholm's coming on.
He might put Caleb on wing. Caleb's took a...
He's lining up on the wing at the moment, Caleb Akins.
Chizzy into halves and Caleb on wing.
So the second injury of the afternoon for Rovers. Arama Howe looked a bad one, but at least it was only a head injury. And
Yeah.
by that I mean we know the recovery timescale. That one we'll have to wait and see for Briscoe. It's Bradford away next. Here's John Davies, we're back underway. Offloading, Kozas knocked on. He was facing his own goal, Maciej Koza, but the knock-on was certainly forward. And Keighley going to get the ball back with 25 minutes to go.
Oh, it's his knee, Brisky. Iced his knee up.
Oh, right knee, okay. Yeah, he's having the ice cling film to his right knee at the moment.
Hopefully, even knees can be the same. Can have hopefully just a couple of weeks or something.
So Briscoe off with a right knee injury, and Rovers defending their line. Caleb Akins has gone to play right wing outside of Joey Leilua. He's got defending to do first and foremost. Dane Chisholm back out in the halves. Here come Keighley, and they get a 6 to go here. Back to 0, 6 again. Oh, he's had a knock on. It's been picked up anyway by John Davis. Well, Keighley looked determined not to score a point today. 25 minutes to go. There's not a great amount left, unfortunately, on the Rovers bench, is there?
No, falling to bits today. Copy's just come back on.
There's Lockwood, and who else have we got left?
Kozza's just come off, Copy back on.
So Maciej Koza and James Lockwood, the only two available interchanges. There goes Joey Leilua. Oh, almost got it away to Ford. Here's Connor Jones. Kopczak gets a huge hit. Wow, he felt that one. Dan Parker didn't miss. John O'Ford, good ball. Davis stops and slips. Can't stay on his feet, JD at the moment. Junior Moores. 28-0, Rovers lead. Dan Smith offloads. Corella picks it up, shows a massive dummy, and then sets off. Flings it to Leilua. He's got Akins outside him. Joey towards the line, gives it to Akins, right wing. Akins dancing towards the posts. Eventually halted in his tracks by 4 Cougars jerseys. Last tackle, Joey's over it. Swings it back to Dane Chisholm, he'll kick. Pops one up. Ford to challenge. Dabs it back, JD's picked it up. Delayed balling, Gale!
Bloody hell.
All Gale had to do was catch and score.
Oh, he's bombed one.
And he knows he's bombed a surefire try. I don't think he could believe the soft hands from JD.
No, must have hit his nose, I think, Gazza. Only thing I can think of.
It was as easy a try as you can score if you're a winger. No one near him. All he had to do was catch. And then a 10-yard stroll to the line. But a knock on.
I'd have fancied my centre score, that.
Oh, I won't go that far. So it stays 28-0. Oh, another knock on, this time from Keighley, and it's play on. It's with Joey Leilua, 20 out. Joey offloading, of course he does. Caleb Akins just dives on it. Just can't keep hold of the ball, Joey. He has to. It's like hot coal.
He's a compulsive offloader, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look nice when we come off, though, to be fair to him.
He loves that little flick pass with the right hand. Connor Jones. Dane Chisholm kicking early. Interesting option. Keighley have taken it. Well, he got the shout, clearly got the shout. Corella was running towards the line, but it was an easy take for the fullback.
Yeah, positioned himself well, fullback there.
So 28-0, approaching the midway point of this second half on FRTV. Hello to our friend Damien Evans, who's sat in Turkey with Natasha and Archie, listening to Hardy's beautiful tones.
It's the first time I've heard that.
Up the Rovers. Here comes Sadiq Adebayi. Keighley enjoying a bit of ball here. Dane Chisholm's flown out. This should be play on, you know. Oh, he said it's hit the arm. He's been done for a knock on. I thought that was just a contact of the tackle.
I thought it looked all right. Well.
Looked to me like he'd executed the tackle perfectly, Dane, there. And well, he's been denied a 45-yard run to the post, so he's not too unhappy with that.
I'll be thrilled inside.
It's error-strewn at the moment, this. Bit of a knock-on-a-thon.
Yeah, it's been a bit scrappy on it, but a couple of breaks in play and injuries probably added to that.
The Rovers' defensive bench, I beg your pardon, is depleted. Matthew Cozza down there. James Lockwood's about to come back on, the skipper. Who will that be for? Copy? No, he's not been on long, has he?
Junior, maybe?
Junior Moores. Or JD, perhaps.
I think JD will be finishing off in back row now.
Let's see. Here come Keighley. Good hit on Robbie Story. They've been kept quiet, Story and Agoro. There goes Agoro. Junior Moores wraps him up. Keighley 10 away. In front of the post here. Now then, there could be something for them left side. Spinning out of the tackle. He's done well there.
Yeah, good tackle, actually.
As Dane Chisholm. 5 away. Back in front of the post. It's the Cougars fans you can hear for the first time. Someone's brought a drum with them. First time he's used it. 6 again from under the sticks. Is this the moment for the Cougars to score? Short ball. Oh, the big man thinks he's got there. The referee says you're not, you're held up. Adebayi thought he'd scored.
JD, I think, got under him there. Took some stopping from that range.
Well, someone's hurt. Is that Corella?
JD, I think.
JD who stayed down. Oh dear, is that another injury? That doesn't look... I've not got a good feeling about this.
Shoulder.
Shoulder. No, he doesn't. If he stays down, JD, then he means it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it normally takes some stopping. Unless he just wants a breather.
Right shoulder.
No,
he just wanted a breather, didn't he?
Right. He's right. Oh, green card now.
Oh, the referee's saying you've got to go. So, well, I'm not sure that was the plan change, but it is going to be JD for Lockwood, I think.
No, I'll leave him now. He can't go back on, can he? Is it 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yeah. Well, let's see what happens anyway. So Rovers are going to have to defend this. Well, JD doesn't like that, but he must know the rules. Anyway, here come Keighley. Good shot. Connor Jones. So they're going to be a man light for this set. Lockwood just clarifying why he's not allowed on yet. We're going to tack down that left side. Chisholm again, good work defensively. Can the Cougars find a way through? Growing in confidence. Adebayi again. He's probably been their big danger.
Yeah, strong carrier him.
Short ball towards the line. Knocked backwards. Rovers could pick this up. John O'Ford's there. Could have even been a knock on. Referee said, I'm happy with it. Last tackle. They're right on the line here. Where are they going to go? Right side towards the line. Dan Smith, great work. Junior Moores 2. And Rovers have defended their line with 12 men.
Yeah, we're happy with that.
John Davis tapping his imaginary watch on this near touch line. It will be Lockwood to come on, not JD. Well, it's going to be Junior Morse to come off for Lockwood and then JD back on. That's what's going to happen here, actually.
Yeah.
So that's the scheduled interchange. And then JD just waiting now to rejoin the action.
He'll be happy John got out of a set of defence, straight back in for attack.
Filled up his lungs.
Yeah.
Jones waits from dummy half on halfway. 17 minutes to go, 28-0 Rovers lead. Akins. Jones. Here is Lockwood. First carry since coming back on. Last tackle. It's with Connor Jones. 25 out, left side. Ford will kick. Oh, he's just drilled for the corner, John O'Ford. Just sensed everyone perhaps needed a breather. And he's put it right into the corner. Still not back on, John Davis.
Smart from 40, that give JD a bit of time to...
It's the longest couple of minutes for a while. Another interchange from the visitors. Mark Ione's back on. Carl Keswick's coming back on as well, so double interchange from Keighley. JD's back out there. And we have 16 and a half or so to go. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. Great to have Josh Hardcastle up on the commentary gantry with us. So he awaits further news from the specialist. And it's Keighley in possession, 28-0 down. A couple of tries apiece this afternoon for Connor Jones and Mark Corella. But 2 injuries. And make sure you stay across the social media channels of Rovers.
That's a good ball.
So I'll get the injury news as soon as I can. Here come Keighley down the middle. Corella with a great scramble tackle. Great work from Corella, who's been excellent today. Oh dear, look at that. It's a pass that no one anticipated. Almost took the face off the first receiver. Last tackle. It's with the fullback Lewis Young. Still the last. Left-footed kick over to the far side. Good claim. Caleb Akins, makeshift right wing. And he took it well. And here's Lockwood. Fear the crowd already starting to make their way up to the bar. 15 minutes to go. Take advantage of the £3 points. Can Rovers find another score? They've been frustrated last few minutes. There goes Kopchak wanting to offload. Couldn't quite get it away to Hankinson. It's the last tackle. They're only up to 40. Dane Chisholm's going to kick long. Places a kick. Well, really nice. Really nice kick, Dane Chisholm.
40-20.
Put it behind the winger. Perfectly judged. And it's going to be Rovers' ball. It was millimetres. He got his fingertips on it, I think.
Yeah, so it was a scrum instead of a tap, I think. Or a play at ball.
Yeah. He looked to me like he was just going to be able to grab it, but he couldn't. Got his fingertips on it. So what a chance for Rovers. Referee indicating, just clarifying why they're restarting as we are with a play. He's saying he did get a finger on it. Lockwood towards the line, up and running already here. Connor Jones on a hat-trick. Kopchak runs at Ione. Couple of metres short of the right upright here. Jones, Chisholm, Ford. Oh, Ford dancing towards the line, pirouetting. And just held. He's just short. Jones pops it up to Lockwood to crash over. I think he's held too. He is. Knocking at the door though, Rovers. Smith, Chisholm, Corella reverse ball to Hankinson, who's cropped up on the right edge. Last tackle, Chisholm wants it first receiver, Jones is going the other way. Leilua punching a massive hole in the Keighley line. Everyone missed Joey Leilua. And he helps himself.
Yeah, don't come much easier than that, never.
32-0. Sixth try of the afternoon. And Joey goes over. Well, the Cougars defence just went to sleep there, but Joey Leilua didn't hang around. Absolutely barnstorming his way through. Mark Corella's kicked 4 of 5. This is just to the right of the post, about 10 metres wide of the right upright. He's taken it back 15 metres, so a narrow kick. Here he comes, Corella. Oh, he sliced it. That was very un-Mark Corella. So he's kicked 4 of 6.
Should be a dice roll, that.
Shake of the head as he runs back to take up his position at fullback. 12 minutes to go. Joey Leilua's 11th try of the season in 16 games. Not a bad strike rate. And Keighley will kick off for the up-teens time today. They'll be sick of kicking off.
It's a decent one, that.
Short car. They've not got out on the full again, have they? Oh my word!
Straight in stand.
That missed by a mile. That's gone into the third row of the stand opposite us. And that's the third of the afternoon they've kicked out on the full.
Yeah, you don't need that, do you?
Blimey!
They're always going to be a tough day for him, but just makes it a lot harder, doesn't it?
Oh, that's inexcusable, I'm afraid, at any level of rugby league. The penalty on halfway, and they're defending their line again here. Jones, Chisholm, Elijah Taylor, not said his name for a while. Leilua, great offload. Corella takes a step, and oh, he's hammered on the ground there. Crowd didn't like that, nor did I, to be honest. He gets up and shrugged it off, Mark Corella. Here's John O'Ford. Hankinson. Story wraps him up. 10 metres short of the line left side. 32-0 Rovers lead, 10.5 minutes to go. Davis, Ford again. Delays and then offloads to Dan Smith. 5 metres short, left side. Jones, will he go on his own here? No, he's coming back right. Taken on the half volley low by Chisholm. Fires it to Corella. Stutter step from Mark Corella and then grounded. Last tackle. 10 metres out. Elijah Taylor, the dummy half. Chisholm waiting, first receiver back inside left. Here he is. Chisholm kicking for the uprights. Oh, it's poor. It doesn't make it past the first man. He dives on it. And Keighley get it back. A flat end to the set from a Rovers point of view.
Won't be too upset with that. Just defend another set up here. Hopefully get the ball back soon. Get some more points on board.
Well, it's been a good afternoon at the office for Rovers. Thanks to all of you as well, as ever, who've got in touch during our coverage this afternoon. Happy birthday as well to Izzy Lingard today, listening in from Fuerteventura, 9 years old today. So happy birthday, Izzy. I'm glad the team have brought you a victory. 32-0 with 9 minutes to go. Keighley kick, Corella fields it and flings a long one to Gale, who scored one and bombed one this afternoon.
I'll remind him of that later.
I'm sure a few people will. But good to see Jonathan Ford back out there. He came on at half-time, Jono. Looks like he's going to complete a full 40. James Ford, the head coach, is down on the touchline. Connor Jones waits from dummy half. Lockwood, Smith, John O'Ford, Davis on the charge. Is there another try? Connor Jones sets off. Lockwood, head of steam from the captain. Last tackle, quick play. Jones, John O'Ford, delay to Hankinson who couldn't take. John O'Ford puts his hand up, his error he says. And it all comes to nothing with 8 minutes on the clock remaining.
Just that final pass has been a bit off on it today.
Just looking down, seeing Arama Howe has already changed, showered, he's got his thumbs up. Watching in the tunnel area with the Chief Executive, Martin Vickers. And Craig Hall is down there as well. I suppose, does Hawley come back in if Briscoe's injured?
Yeah, might get a go on wing, Craig.
Could be. That looks like that could be the change.
Get in, Lockie's down. Take him a while to get back up. All 50 years old of him.
Lockwood waltzes back into the defensive line. 7 minutes left, 32-0. Rovers lead the Keighley Cougars here on FRTV. Oh, but they're through. This should be a Cougars try. It's 2-on-1. Carrera, brilliant. Gets to his opposite number, Lewis Young, but he's still going. Rovers desperately defending their line. There are going to be gaps here if Keighley can get a quick play. Left to the post, they're running it left side. They've gone the wrong way here.
Yeah.
If they'd have come right, then Mo Agoro had a walk in.
Slow it down here. Yeah, Gazan made that cover tackle, so we're no one out here, but scrambled well there.
It's easy for us to see. We've got the best seat in the house up at the gantry. But if they come right off the play, then they had 2 extra men on the right wing, but they didn't. And Rovers still have their line intact. Looking to see out this nil. Should be a big boost ahead of the end of the season. But here come Keighley, running at Lockwood. And then Jones, still alive. Flinging it left and then back, right and left again. Still going towards the post here, Keighley. Darting through, he's millimetres short, the fullback. He offloads, and the big man Adebayo will score. They do get their try. And it always looked like being Sadiq Adebayo, their most potent attacker. And the Cougars finally breach the Rovers' defence.
Yeah, it's got too quick, didn't it? Too many offloads, too quick.
So no nil for Rovers. A try just to the right of the post from Sadiq Adebayo. And you would think this will be slotted over by Oscar Thomas to bring the score to 32 points to 6. Left-footed, no mistake.
A successful conversion, number 46, Oscar Thomas.
So 32-6, and we've got 5 minutes to go.
After the game, we have the coach debrief. The Featherstone Rovers head coach James Ford will be interviewed in the clubhouse. If you want to join us for some selected drinks as well, £3 in the bar after the match today. Also, the 2024 early bird memberships are now available, and they are available in the club shop after the game.
Is there one more try left in Rovers this afternoon, I wonder? Four minutes left.
Just get through with no injuries now, hopefully. No more damage.
Yeah, that's the one sour note, really, those 2 injuries. Head injury, Arama Howe, so he'll miss the next game or so. And then we'll wait on that right knee injury to Briscoe. As here come Keighley again. Last 3.5 minutes. Keswick slots over. Kayla Bacon's dives on the loose ball, and Rovers have it back within their own 10-metre line.
Carry.
This win will take Rovers back 8 clear. Toulouse already winning to reduce the arrears to 6 points. Here's John O'Ford. Davis takes it on. Connor Jones. Dane Chisholm with an angle kick straight to the fullback. Latest scores from elsewhere. Swinton 26, Bradford 36, London 34, Whitehaven 12, Halifax 20, Widnes 28.
See that coming.
And in Super League, Leeds are losing at Huddersfield 18-12. Here come Keighley, another 2-on-1. Oh, Carella's done great again, but he's evaded his challenges. He's still going. Lockwood eventually gets over there.
Got to make a few of them, Carella, today. Probably too many.
He's had a good game. Charlie Graham's been a danger. Keighley have knocked on there.
Get going, Gazza.
Play on. Gale picks it up. We're in the last 90 seconds or so here. Last throw of the Rovers dice. Lockwood up the middle. Grappled to the ground by Marchione. Connor Jones waits. Craig Kopchak just rallies the troops. Ford. Davis. Little 360 turn from JD there.
Don't see many of them these days, old school.
Connor Jones. Here's Dan Smith. Dummies to Elijah Taylor. Takes the tackle himself. Couple to go. 30 out. Central position with Jones. Sets off and gives it to Kopchak. Offloads to Lockwood. Flings it to Hankinson, who gives it to Gale. Gale to run in try number 2 in the corner. Kopchak with the carry. An almost apologetic little offload from Lockwood in there.
He couldn't wait to get rid of that. He went running.
And Gareth Gale helps himself to another, and Rovers extend their lead. Two for Gale, 2 for Jones, 2 for Carella. And that should just about do us. 36-6 with this kick to come, which will probably be the final play of the game. Definitely be the last play of the game. There's the hooter.
Been nice to keep them to 0, but obviously had a bit of a shuffle about with injuries, so 6 points ain't too bad, I suppose.
36-6 plus this from Mark Carella. Carella takes aim and he's pushed it wide. So that will do us. Rovers march on with another victory. 36 points to 6. Thanks to Josh Hardcastle. Get well soon.
No worries, thank you very much.
Great to have you with us. Handshakes all around beneath us. Rovers restore their 8-point lead, but at what cost? Injuries to Arama Howe and Luke Briscoe. It's on to Bradford away next week. Thanks for your support and for your presence with us on FRTV. Full time here. Rovers have won it, and they've won it 36 points to 6. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.